Many gathered to celebrate the hard work being done to prevent domestic violence in Lexington. Last year alone, Lexington saw 13 domestic violence related homicides. Tonight, the city's Domestic Violence Coalition recognized heroes in the community. We talked to a survivor of domestic violence who says her employer helped her get out of a bad situation.
I hope that they know that they're not alone and that there's a whole village out there that's willing to help them make that choice and guide them and support them through it, because it's a hard choice to make, but you don't have to do it by yourself.
Well, you can be a part of the solution too. Lexington has created a new website with a list of resources for community members. You can find that list right now on WKYT.com.